Welcome to the Aven expedition. As the governor of humanity's first colony outside the solar system, it's no exaggeration to say that the future... We've created this brief training exercise to introduce you to the colony governance system.
Hey guys, alright, there we go. Um, little technical problem. I, for some reason, had this set up for the wrong audio output, but I think you guys should be able to hear me now. I really apologize. God, I've done like about probably 10 minutes of discussion, and no wonder you guys couldn't hear me. With that said, I'm Kinglink. We're doing the third night of the Humble Choice.
Hey guys, alright, here we go.
Thanks, Other Frank. So anyways, we're doing the third night of the Humble Choice review. We're looking at Aven Colony, In Other Waters tonight, Simulacra, Simulacra 2, and Remothered, Broken Porcelain. Simulacra, Simulacra 2 are like, I'll do 1 hour for both of them. I'm not going to spend an hour on each game. I don't know much about most of these games. Yeah, thank you very much, Avery. I really appreciate that. I've been talking to myself for a little while, which is not that different than normal. Hey, random account. So yeah, so I know Simulacra and Simulacra 2 are like phone games. You're playing on a phone. It's like a visual novel. And then we also have Remothered, Broken Porcelain. I've heard a little bit about that. I saw like a review from Yahtzee who kind of hated it, but I was saying earlier, which you didn't hear, of course, he tends to hate games because it's funnier than liking games. So we'll find out. It does look pretty good. With that said, right now we're in Aven Colony, and what this game is, I don't know what to make of it. It looks like it's going to be a city builder, but of course we have to go through the tutorial because who knows what we're going to miss if we don't. It looks like you're building out like a platform here. And I've said like so much, so I'm sorry if I repeat myself because I forgot. Yeah, no problem, man. I'm really glad to do them myself. I love playing games. I love sharing them with people, so thank you for showing up. So this is going to probably be my last stream on YouTube. Number of reasons. You know, I'm on YouTube for videos, and I find that YouTube doesn't differentiate between the two very well. So if you love the streams, definitely consider checking me out on Twitch. I have the beginnings of an account, Kinglink Reviews, Kinglink_reviews. I streamed a long time ago, a few times. I'm going to probably try to do that again on Tuesdays. But that's where I'll probably set up streaming, and then I'll, of course, do normal reviews here. We'll talk more about that later in the show. So, yeah. I love the streaming. I love interacting with people, and I also really love doing the reviews for these games. So, really, I'd probably be playing them all myself anyways. I'm just thrilled that I can share it with other people. So, thank you very much for showing up. Alright, let's see. Double click. I'm basically running my mouse and keyboard right now because I could imagine this game would be a nightmare on the controller. Alright, so double click to center, double click on terrain to scroll to the point. None of this is really that exciting just yet. You haven't missed too much to show the tooltips. So it has tooltips. Good to know. What does an iron deposit look like? Oh, it's that turd-looking thing right there. Open the mine menu. Okay. God, there is a lot. I mean, I know it wants me to do that, but gee, there's... I'm getting tastes of, like, just the level of city skylines, which is a good feeling. I'm a huge fan of that one. If this is a nice, in-depth city builder, that could be a lot of fun. You can... So I think I did that right. Unfortunately, I want to see if I can replace it. You don't need to drag. Left click. Okay, yeah, it's just... No, there's not something special there. Run the Hollow Simulator. at normal. Increase it to 2, 3, 4. Okay, fair enough. There we go. Yeah, you're going to definitely want a keyboard for this game, like usual. And seasons, okay. 35 hour seasons. That is crazy short. Each day will last much longer than a day on Earth. A soul is divided into... So are they trying to tell me that a year is just a day here? It seems like a weird terminology. That's all. Click to select the tunnel icon. Okay, so you have to have tunnels for everything. Interesting. Makes sense. I mean, honestly... This seems like it could be a pretty decent game. Oh, so what I was talking about at the beginning when you guys couldn't hear me is... so it looks like there's a ton of achievements. There's ranks, challenge mode, and then there's a bunch of different little maps that you can do. Challenge map, story maps, and then challenge maps. So that looks like there's a ton of content. There's 2 tutorial missions. They call it brief, but probably is not going to be brief at all. Yeah. Knowing how these games tend to be, I imagine that there's a ton to learn. Alright, if electric... Mine tells we better push up. Okay. I don't know why your storage depot really needs power, but okay. Well, you know, we should go big rather than anything. Especially because we don't want to go home. I assume we're on like a foreign world. How much energy do you get? You get 18 power. Seems like a decent amount. And, oh, I do like that they're actually calling out that stuff is disabled for the tutorial. Makes it a lot easier to know what's actually going on. Added a new indicator to the left of the nanites. So, population happiness. To enter surveillance camera mode. Alright, let's see. I don't have a thumb mouse button too. So I'm trying to get see how I can actually see stuff, because it seems like it wants me to zoom in on a tunnel. I don't see anyone. Oh, there we go. Watch this guy walking. I'd love the ability to look around. Seems really like a setting that is interesting to talk about, but not something that you'd actually want to use, especially because you can't really move in that mode. Oh, let's select a colonist.
What can I do you for?
Can even see where they're moving. Fair enough. Dang. It looks like a huge world. And we're done. Wow, that actually was brief.
We created this
nice
training exercise to introduce you to some of the advanced concepts in colony management.
Now I'm wondering if we'll get enough information from the game, but we'll see. Those are consumables, those are not. Alright. Fair enough. I mean, honestly, it looks like there's a ton of stuff in the game. Probably going to be spending quite a bit of time just building everything. Like, I'd love to go show you guys the most interesting stuff, but geez, I feel like I would be so out of place. Let's select corn from the crop. Okay. I'm gonna put a little bit corn there. Placing the farm allows the drones. Alright, come on, drones. Alright, so it looks like number 1 is actually pause. Good to know. Then we'll do 2 to the 1 to 2 no 2 to the n minus 1. Alright, now that we're built the farm, let us fill this. Assume that is. Okay, so priority matters. Fill is basically just stock it. Gotcha. I'm glad I can play it for you, Avery. Yeah, I love these games, but it's one of those that like you really have to spend a lot of time micromanaging stuff. I think stuff like this, Tropico 6, you know, so on. Open the colony control. I kind of am tempted just to jump into the game and see how bad I can screw it up. Okay, that is honestly the fastest tutorial I've ever seen in one of these city builders, which, you know, yeah, good for them. I really appreciate that versus, you know, spending almost an hour. Full humble review, I will probably put it out on Saturday, I believe, depending on if I can do the full recording and everything tomorrow night, but it looks like that's definitely a possibility. The nice thing about this Tuesday thing is Tuesday release is I get it all done and then I can spend the weekend with the wife and family. The bad thing is I honestly think Saturday is not the best day to release videos. I think Monday and Tuesday have really worked for me, but I like to get the information out.
Welcome to your new colony.
Honestly, if I cared that much about like micromanaging the YouTube algorithm, I'd probably be shoveling videos out that have very little content and very high like quantity amounts. So, and clearly I've failed at that. All right, so let's see. Let's build a water pump. But yeah, I'll do a full review. Should be probably Saturday. Nice. I like that it doesn't tell me where I have to put it. I'm going to put it there today. I have a good idea of where a lot of games are, but I'll be honest, right now I have not... Oops. I've not found the bottom game yet. Oh. I'm replacing my headphones. These things are friggin' coming apart. Right here, you can actually see it like ripping if you zoom in, which I doubt you can. But yeah, I just keep turning off the sound on them. Yeah, so I was saying the bottom 3, I don't think I have them. Top 5 is still in flux. I actually hope I can find a couple today, but it's been a decent month so far. All things considered.
Your colony could benefit from a higher level of food output.
Potash. Okay. Yeah, whatever. We'll do some farms. I do want to jump into like a challenge mode or something just to get an idea of how this game will work long term, but lettuce. Melon sounds really good. But yeah, I actually am amazed because the games that I'm not enjoying are not the ones I was expecting. Rock of Ages and Shenmue 3 are the ones that I've not like loved. Cold Country, I keep talking about this game because when I first saw it, I was like, man, the minimalist style and all, it's just not going to be a fun game for me. But it was a lot of fun.
In order to complete your mission, your first priority should be the safety of your colony. As an experienced colony governor, we trust your judgment. And I urge you to take your time and put your colonists ahead of your mission. Good luck.
I'm not experienced. I just started. Oh yeah, Avery? Glad to hear. Yeah, that game really played well. I'm glad that someone else is enjoying it. As for F1, you know, they are bundled. They always seem to bundle the racing games, but I really liked F1 2019. I like F1 2020, but you have to like racing. It's the same thing as Dirt. It's the same thing as, I mean, they just had a racing bundle, or I think it's closing tomorrow. If you don't like racing, you're not going to like the bundle. And when it's a weekly bundle, I don't have a big problem. Weekly bundles are like, you either buy it or you don't. But in the Humble Choice, it just sucks that like a big game is taken up there, especially when it's one that's really made for just Formula One fans.
Mining facility would be a good idea.
At least it's not like a dead game. I don't think we have a dead game this month. In Other Waters, maybe. That's the only one I'm not sure. But I don't even think that's multiplayer. Alright, let's build a mine. I've been talking so much. Ah, there we go. Mining is here. Now the question is, will it actually connect to the location? The other hidden gem for me was Scully. I did not think much about that, but I really like the style of that game. And there's a happiness to it. Heck, even Sniper Ghost Warriors, I was not expecting it to be like a game that I was like super excited for. Now that I've played it up, and I was like, wow, this is not what I was expecting. Yeah. I mean, the F1 is a big name. It is a major, whatchamacallit. One sec. Quinoa, rice, or nanites. I mean, we have a decent amount of money. I think. Why not? We'll get quinoa for some, you know, food diversity. So I think that's connected. I guess I don't get any new. Oh, there's the new mission.
For you, boss.
All right, we'll do. If this is a tutorial mission, not a. Yeah. Yeah, Scully. I've heard Scully is a bit short. and that's the only real negative I've seen with Scully. That and I forget. I wrote like 2 negatives on it, but Cold Canyon does seem like it's a game that's going to take me a lot of time, especially just to beat that first boss. But I've actually heard like it stays at a challenging level, so I'm really excited for that one. But yeah, as I was saying, the tutorial on this does seem really solid. Like, I should speed it up. Like, I like that it's building the game and giving you a real level. Farms will not grow crops. All solar power will be weaker. Well, we're building thermal power, so... Or geothermal power. I have a feeling I need to drag that out, though. Maybe I don't. Maybe power is magically there. Can I make the chat bigger? I probably can. Oh, that's why I'm hitting the wrong button. Nah. Oh well, whatever. My eyes feel like old. I've been using them all week. Alright, new mission. Let's see what else they got for us. Build an outpost. Sure. Oh, I'm like the way it's teaching you, the way it's showing you all these features does feel really solid. It's what I really like in these games, because other than just throwing you in the deep end and saying like reach 100,000, it's actually showing you, okay, you need more space, we're building an outpost. Okay, you need food, we're building a farm. Okay, you need energy, build a geothermal. And it's hopefully by the end of this I'll feel like I have a good grasp of the whole game, even if it's not officially a tutorial. So that is doing well. It's definitely going to be the game for the city builder people, though. It's there's no action, there's no like exploration, or at least no exploration yet. I'm sure there'll be some exploration.
We have some thoughts on how to best expand your company.
Alright, random account. Thank you very much for showing up. It was a pleasure talking to you tonight. New Tomic. Oh, jeez. I'm slightly delayed on that. New Tomic, I will definitely be doing a full review. Review will be out Saturday, but just because of the delay, it takes me like 5 days to get it out. I figured... First off, I'm playing these games already, so I figured I'd do... Yeah, Saturday. I'm definitely going to do a... playing the game, so I figured why not try streaming, see how it works. Mixed results. I think it's been really positive. It's been great meeting a bunch of you, so that is amazing. Some people are unhappy, and we'll work on that in the future. I'll probably be moving to Twitch, but this is just kind of like you've seen the review process a bit more. Nanite processor. So this manufactures nanites from iron, copper, and kilo sludge. That doesn't sound appetizing. I wonder if that's kilo sludge. But yeah, if you want to see each game individually, see a little more of the content of it, definitely check out the VODs. If you want to see the final review, swing back in a couple days and I'll have one out. Okay, so it's got this stuff from different things. So it's digging copper there. I assume there is an iron mine somewhere.
Your colony could benefit from increased storage capacity. Ooh, mega structures. We'll look at that in one moment. See what it's going to be like.
Space elevator. That is just something that's in all these games, space elevators. And I get it, it's a big project, especially an idea of it, like shooting stuff up into space is such a cool thing, but I don't think we're ever even going to have one on Earth. Maybe we will, maybe I'm wrong on that, but it just seems like a really major improvement. Oops. Wait, can I cancel? I just realized I messed up. Oh, jeez. I should pause the game. It's too big. Like, there should be a way to delete, right? Oh, right there. Of course. Yes, implode. Oh. I have to wait till it builds before I implode it? Yeah, so the thing is, I love making videos. That is my joy right now. But I'm also enjoying streaming. It's more interactive. I've said this before, but basically I don't like how YouTube does the streaming. I don't like that it's kind of like, if you like my videos, you kind of also have to get my streaming content. And I get it. I've had issues with other people who do that, so I will probably switch over to Twitch or something. But yeah, it's... For me, it is an either or. I like playing video games. I play video games many nights of the week. Probably all of them if you ask my wife. But gaming is my big hobby. And if I just slap a webcam and my mic on and people want to watch me, talk to me, I see that to be entertaining. You know, I'm not going to complain, especially because it becomes more of a social experience. Kind of like as I mentioned in my video. See, there's the link. Better with friends, like better streaming. And there are absolutely games that are better streaming. I still don't like them, even if I was streaming. There are games I think better showed and then played. And yeah, I get it. I think that's one of the reasons like Five Nights at Freddy's was such a huge game. Not because it's a great game, and I'm not saying it's an awful game, don't get mad. But I'm going to make that the lowest priority. You know, it's just so many streamers had such a great time, people went crazy for the game. I can get immigrants. Okay. I assume I have room for them. That's going to be very awkward if I don't. Okay. Fair enough. That looks good. Oh, I got rid of the storage center somehow. Interesting. There are so many games that have used the immigrant system, and you used heavy quotes there, claiming it was like, just made it very clear that it's forced labor. I think Tropico does that, and there's at least one pirate game, Pirate City Builder, that does, and it makes it so like just seeing the word immigrant in a city builder makes me think, oh god, we're forcing them in here, right? This doesn't seem to be that way. It's just one of those things where it's like, it's a very weird word once you play all those other games, which has the negative connotation on it. For me, like, the people going... I mean, I'm sure you can make the case that the people who will go and eventually live on Mars are going to be immigrants to Mars. Sure. I see them as, like, astronauts, explorers, colonists. All those words seem, like, better than... Because to me, an immigrant's like coming into a equal place, or at least hopefully a better place. And it just seems really odd to use that term to talk about going to a different planet, where, especially when there's no way back. It's just like, once you go to Mars, you're probably staying on Mars. That being said, who knows? Maybe one day this is actually what we're going to be seeing. Probably not. I love the optimism, though, with all the space programs.
We'd like you to increase the colony's population.
Okay, finally. Now we have a job where we just need
I'd like to
population growth.
increase the
That's exactly what I was going to build next. Thank you for the advice. Supports 36 colonists. Where to place? I'm going to build out a little bit more of this. I'm going to build so I don't mess up later. Okay, so that looks like it's going to be, if you really screw up, you can go get there and get some goods. Probably a good thing. I do always find it interesting to look into how games handle players sucking, let's say. Like, just how do you deal with a player not knowing what they're doing and really struggling? And a lot of games tend not to do too much with it. You know, let's see. What is a good crop? I'm not making broccoli, no matter what anything is. I will do generic porridge. Yeah, we'll do porridge. Barley. So yeah, how do games deal with players sucking, and, you know, do they just go, oh, you're in the negative for like SimCity, there's no way out, or do they have like resupply pods or stuff like this one? Loans in SimCity sometimes works. It's an interesting way to do a city builder. Interesting problem to have also.
On how to improve the air quality in your colony.
Okay, we'll place it right next to it.
Would you like that to play on Papa Dragon?
Oh. Google, be quiet. It's a good idea to place this as close to your geothermal. I don't understand why it's saying place that closer to the geothermal plant. Like, I guess it's trying to say that's green and that's going to be safe. But, sure. Alright, so we've done air recently. Let's do a little more power. Well, 129 in winter will probably be good for power right now. That geothermal plant must be a huge source. Yeah, 100 electricity. That is a massive amount. Well, good for them. Let's just go 4. Come on. I would definitely, now that I'm seeing it, definitely recommend not playing on 1 or 2. Probably 3 and 4 is like your go-to. Until you have something to do. Build a trade hub. It allows your colony to exchange resources. Alright, let's trade. Hover car station. There was something wrong though. Transit hub. Trade hub. There we go. God, it's always hard to find where I want to place stuff. See, now I'm thinking about Tropico a bit. Whoa, that is beautiful. Love that fish. Okay, let's go back to that, I don't know. I still don't get this surveillance mode, just because I don't know how much you can really do with it. There doesn't seem to be a benefit to it. Let's see. 3 new colonists per ship.
Your colony could benefit from a few upgrades.
Fair enough. Let's do the upgrade. How are we doing on time? Got about 30 minutes left.
Help to balance our supplies on the colony.
Okay, fair enough. We will. I wonder how it knew that I had melons as a resource. Probably it looks at what foods you have. Let's do the consumable. Melons are right there. I'll leave it. Let them eat it. Like, that's not a problem. Let's do a trade contract. There we go. Sure. I get the feeling that you're going to have to micromanage this a bit.
A new mission is available.
Second drone to construct with? Sure, sure. Now I have to find the construction drone shop. I don't know what to tell you more about this game. I mean, you're kind of seeing it. It is... I mean, it's fun. It's working. It's definitely a game where you're going to be spending a lot of time building. I always get afraid to send these at like 4x and 5x. Right, 8x and whatever, yeah.
We have some thoughts on how to best expand your colony.
Okay, build another construction zone. I think we'll do tier 2. Seems right. Come on. I need to run an ad campaign. Come to beautiful whatever planet this was. I forget the name. See the alien tree over here. Or check out that alien tree. Or is it? Oh, giant crystals. Nice.
Hey, there's a cargo pod nearby. I think you should pick it up.
It doesn't, I mean, like, I love incremental games so much, so this one doesn't feel too much like an incremental game to me. But a lot of these city builds are exactly that, like, just slow, methodical progress. Let's see, cargo pod. We'll pick up the cargo pod. Where did it go? Shoot. I must have missed where the cargo pod is. Let's go to satellite view. Huh. Give me a giant, like, look at... Oh, there it is. Nope, that's a thermal. Give me a giant arrow where the, this pod I'm supposed to find is. Zorium. We don't have that on Earth. Show me. Oh, okay, show me. There we go. Alright, clearly I messed up. I need to build a drone. My bad. Yeah, you gotta learn about each of these things. That should be built pretty fast, though. Exports 160 rice. So long, rice. Do we even have 160 rice? Ooh, okay, let's get some rice. Oh. Gotta see if there's a way to change this. Rice. Oh, interesting. So you can actually build inedible rice. Or inedible stuff, so like you have to actually get to that level that you want to convert your shops over, or your farms over, whatever they're called. Okay, we have this. Now we can pick up the thing and move to the next story mission. Alright, fair enough. Can I move it? That is a good question. Oh, right, let's... Nice. Just blowing up stuff. I kind of want it to be a little bit more like implosive, like just and then just drops. That just felt like it was deconstructing itself, which probably saner, but it's so much more fun to watch something go up in flames. Ugh. Watching that move is kind of cool. I mean, it's just a randomized, I mean, it's not randomized. It's probably just an animation that they've designed, but it just... I love seeing the little pieces moving around.
As to how to best...
Energy battery. Fair enough. Alright, let's... Probably don't need that to be near anything. There we go.
We have some thoughts on how to best expand your colony.
It's a good idea to place it close to the center of your colony. I agree. I will place it there, and then I will connect my colony with that, so I can grow. Oh, I have overlays on. Oh. New mission.
Some thoughts on how to
High Command would like to expand your colony. Of any type excluding... Huh. I feel like I want more population. Housing capacity is at 66%. No, we don't need that. We definitely need some new power. I know exactly how to do it. Oh, we need to do a construction zone. Drone. right. Oh, come on. Really? Alright, we'll just put it there. Cheat that. And do another one. Alright, that's 2.
I'd like to facilitate a trade arrangement.
We appreciate the shipment. Export broccoli. Ugh, I'll be glad. Ooh, broccoli for soda. That's a deal I can get behind. Actually, I kind of hate, I don't love soda, but compared to broccoli, I'll drink soda every day.
We'd like you to expand your colony's population.
Okay. So, to expand the colony population, I'm going to need, let's do a level 2 habitat. See how this goes. Yeah, I'll be honest. Soda is one of those things where I'll drink it if it's around, but I've actually got off soda about a decade ago, 2 decades I think now, and I realized how empty the calories were, how unnecessary that whole thing is, the whole soda system is. I probably could have upgraded this. Let's do that as well. Now we have a ton of housing. And then we'll bring in our immigrants. See, okay, wait. 7 colonists, 7 immigrants. Which is it? I find that strange. That's all I'm saying. Like, it just seems really odd for it to be, to change the wording there. Let's keep this relatively high. You know what? Let's find out what's people's thoughts on me. Jobs filled. We need more jobs. Fair enough. Crime is a little high. Oh, reward.
Progress is satisfactory. I've been authorized to...
Why not? We'll just take more immigrants. Makes this one a little bit easier. And this trade contract, I have a feeling we're just out of food. So let's go 16x. 8x. Apparently you can't go 16.
Hey,
Nope.
Chief.
New mission.
I got a special objective for you.
Fair enough. Let's do research. Alright, we're almost at, let's say about 40-50 minutes. I think what I'm going to do is save the game and go check out something else here.
To give you a special mission objective.
Research Krulian.
The reports of
Perfect.
food supplies are quite concerning. Please make sure your colony increases food cultivation immediately.
Hey, thanks. It actually stopped my game when I when it has a crisis. Another nice touch. Don't know what else to tell you about this stuff. I mean, you're pretty much watching me play. I'm sure it's super exciting. I don't need no help. I'm a genius. I'm running the colony just right, just right. My greenhouse there. And you know what, we'll throw a farm, a nice big farm here. So you mentioned incrementals. My two favorite incrementals right now is Idling to Rule the Gods. I've been playing that one for almost a year now. And then I just got into Wizards and Minion Idol. They threw it on Android, and I'm thrilled. That one is also a really fun incremental game. Alright, let's go back to 5 or 8. Alright, I'm going to save here. We'll call my save Link, which I find funny because I call all my saves Link. And I'm the only person who plays these games. Like, we even have different user accounts, so I'm literally... It's like creating a save with your name, but the only person who has access to the save is you. Foolish. Alright, let's just see. What is the... we have challenge maps, we have campaign mode.
Welcome to the Aven Expedition. As the governor of humanity's first colony outside the solar system, it's no exaggeration to say that the future
Dang.
civilization is in your hands.
So you have
You've
to
been in
beat
orbit for 300
Sandy
hours
Gulch
since reaching Aven
to get
Colony,
going.
So no doubt you've
fair
had plenty
enough.
of time to review the mission.
I do appreciate that, but to show stuff might be cool to see something. Dude, Idling to Rule the Gods is excellent. Yeah, it is, it's extremely good. The only thing I'll tell you is it is a little bit slow, and I mean, it's pretty fast as you're playing it, but it will, once you get into, like, the meat of the game, it will take you, like, days. This is not like a speed run or anything. You'll beat the game when you beat Ball, and then you actually start doing challenges and doing loops, and it is... I really love it because it is one of the games that makes, you know, number goes big, essentially. Like NGU, Idol, and all that. NGU Idol is actually based off of Idling to Rule the Gods. And I'm slightly looking at potentially doing my own game like it. Yeah. I don't know what to play. This is why I needed to be a hired person. I don't know. We'll choose Pharmacist. I just want to see what the challenge mode does. Unfortunately, we won't be able to see more of the story mode. But, you know. Grow the population. $200 required. Alright, let's jump in and start doing... Do we have residential structures for this thing? Yep. How's the foods? Yeah, let's just do food. So it looks like this is just beat this as fast as possible. I mean, that makes sense. Should I do more of this? I think I'm going to skip doing this and go back to my save. I know, it's not the most exciting, but I think this is really the core game. Challenge will be nice once you, like, master the game and want to prove your mastery, but for me, I still think I have a lot to learn here. Come on, ship it. There we go. Trade contracts done. Build a chemical plant.
I'd like to facilitate a trade arrangement.
Oops. Did I choose the right trade contract? There we go. And we'll just switch this guy over to Barley because he's my workhorse. Actually, you know what? Well, let's switch 2 of these guys to barley. Get the work done twice as fast. And then chemical plant. Yeah, I have a feeling that when I play this, challenge mode is just gonna overwhelm me like crazy, just with all the options that they have. I can't imagine it not being like just huge. How's nanites? We'll go mid tier. Food is not good, but we're in the frost, so. You know, winter's rough in outer space. I'm actually having a great time watching a lot of the SpaceX stuff that they're doing with the new rockets. The rocket that's gonna launch and then land is every time they have one of those launches, I watch it and just wonder what's gonna happen. It's such an exciting time. Use your chemical plant to do 200. Fair enough. Uh-oh, why can't I do cerulean beryllium? Okay, so now we need to build Antari. I think we do that with a farm. Tier 2. Oops, I don't want that. Antari. I assume we're not there yet. Yeah, okay, we have Antari. I want to... Oh, I need Xenosage. Dang. Okay, so... guess we build another farm. Oops, I did not choose the type again. And Xenosage is selected this time. There we go. Now we're building. Alright. I don't know how far to go. Need at least 50,000 of your inhabitants. Am I still in the first? So okay, I'm not there yet. How's my happiness? I've played a few of these games where, like, basically I lose the happiness quotient, like, on the first chance. And that's always, like, funny when you're, like, learning the game and then all of a sudden they're like, nope, you did not pass the happiness test. Or something after the tutorial. I think we can make them happier. Air quality should be a lot better. Maybe I need to move the air quality away. Oh yeah, definitely. Now I see. So I have a feeling this is producing crappy air. So we create this, and now the air quality should skyrocket. Maybe not right away. So one more fan. I think I have the funding to, like, do whatever I need. Oh, new missions.
I need your help to balance our supplies on the colony ship.
Fair enough. Let's export the cerulean glow.
We have a new trade mission available.
Oh, I can't do both. Let's see. Trade hub. There we go. Whatever. We'll just slap it down there. We're not trying to get all the points. We just want to get to the end of the story. But I'm sure we won't get there at the end of this. Trade. You will do that. And we need barley, which we are already producing a ton of. Good, good. I don't know what to tell you guys. You build, you wait some longer. It is a good game, though. I mean, for what it is, I mean, this is just a city builder with a spaceship idea. Seems to be working well. Morale. Oh, water is a problem. Let's see. That looks... yeah, 25 water. And then...
I the feedback from your citizens, and they're telling me there's a good chance they might vote you out of office.
Uh-oh. Oops. Alright, if I get knocked out of office, that will be it. And if I don't get knocked out of office, we'll also call that it. That's about it.
Well done. I'm pleased with the progress of your colony. You may select one of the following resources.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Shut Up Forever, but tonight we're playing, right now it's Aven Colony, correct. And then, we'll do Other Waters in just a few moments. I think they're just barely unhappy enough to kick me out. And let's just go full speed, let them decide. Not like I can help anything at this point, I think. I have a feeling like pretty much most of the decision will be there no matter
There's a
what I
referendum
do.
election coming up soon, and I have some feedback from your colonists.
It's too much crime. Can't breathe. I don't know. But thanks for showing up tonight, Shut Up Forever. Good seeing you again.
And they've given me some feedback that might help.
Can I... like, they talk about security, but I don't see, like, just a general enforcement of security. Oh, crap, I'm out of power there. That might be a bigger problem than they've been saying. Let's do 2 turbines. How's our power situation? Oh, we're screwed.
Congratulations on your referendum victory, boss.
Referendum 1. Cool. I hope you like it. I hope you enjoyed Scully. All right. With that, I survived my referendum. I'll play more of this. I definitely need to take my time with it a little more rather than being rushed through it. But it does seem like it is a very solid game. It does seem well thought out. I do, like I said, I really do love the fact that it is, it plays where you can actually do the tutorials really quickly, then actually play like a few campaign missions to learn the game properly with assistance. One of my biggest hatreds is games where the tutorial missions treats everything like, okay, you're now masters of the game. We're not even going to give you assistance or anything. So, in that way, I think it's pretty solid. We'll see. Priest Simulator. Oh god, I'm afraid of finding out what that game's about. Alright, let's jump to... With that being done, we can now jump to In Other Waters. I'll be honest, I haven't even looked at this game. I do not know what we're going to be jumping into today. I usually click through all the pictures and at least get a little image of the game. And I probably looked at this game once and it just didn't make a strong impact, which means nothing about the game. Alright, In Other Waters. I'll be honest, the name does kind of remind me of a few... What was that one? There's that underwater swimming game, the one that was like Journey. There's Flow. I mean, kind of curious which way they'll go with this game. A walking simulator. Priest Simulator as a walking simulator. Interesting. I might actually have to look at that myself. Do I let viewers, yeah. If you want to add me on Steam, feel free. My name is Kinglink on, Kinglink on Steam. Not an easy way, but yeah. And, I use the System Shock, logo for Steam. If you look for me, I'll jump into... Up there in the upper left, the Shodan from System Shock is my Steam logo. I'm thrilled you love it. I'm loving the chance to interact with people on this. Like, a lot of times I just make videos and just pray people watch it, and comments are the only things that I usually get anything out of. One sec. Interesting. But yeah, I tend to have so little interaction with people, so I'm just thrilled to like get a chance to meet everyone, show my face. I was like super terrified the first night. I'm like, oh god, someone's gonna be rude, someone's gonna say something, and the response has been so wonderful. So thank you, everyone. Yeah, if you want more friends, definitely add me. I'm more than happy to just accept people. I know there is a limit on Steam, but if I ever hit it, I'll probably just go through my list and see who I haven't seen in a while and bump them off, because I have a few people who have like 100 days off. 100 days like offline. I've been locked out here. I'm 20 meters below the surface. I'm already like not sure. Let's see. Alright, scan and topography readouts look good. Let's do oxygen, that seems good. I'm getting a little bit of a barotrauma or sunless skies vibe so far. I really like the music if you guys are hearing it. No, I'm not an operator. Hey, thanks, Biohazard Bat. Biohazbat. Fair enough. We'll work with him. I wonder if I didn't answer, would he just keep going? It seems like I can't... I apologize to everyone. I can't focus so much on that because it seems like it will advance on its own. But I'll try. Into the reef. Okay. Okay, now we have control again. Okay, that's just panels, I think. I assume that's you, Elite Conqueror. I'll add you after the stream. Or accept it, then. Okay. I don't know. We can zoom in, we can zoom out. Okay, right bumper gets us back there. Fair enough. I'm just gonna hit B. What am I doing? I missed something, didn't I? I must have. Like, it's showing me the circles in the top right. Message log. You seem to respond to voice commands. I'll explain. I'm locked out of half the system pursuit. Somehow someone is controls. To toggle button prompts, press back and view at the same time. Like, this is a game that's confusing me, but it's also dang interesting. Oh, wait, what's this? Okay, there. We've just done something. There we go. I don't know what I did. I literally am confused. But okay, so you can use the right stick to move around this way. I've marked it, and then I hit A. And I'm now traveling. Okay, so that's the southern gully. Oh, I need a reping and zoom in. Very strange. I honestly, with everything else, I had no idea what to expect, and I would never imagine this game in a million years. There's spores in the water. Okay. Bed of stalks. First extraterrestrial life humanity has ever discovered. That's... I'll be honest, the first thing that we discover is not going to be humanoid. Well, maybe if they come here, but I have a feeling we'll see, like, lots of spores one day. Too late. Kind of wish, like, there's a speed reading of it. Lifeline. I've not played that one myself. Can I? I don't think I can travel there. I think I have to mark and then travel here. Okay, let's sample. I think this is a sample. Fair enough. I know I'm not talking that much, but I'm kind of blown away by what I'm seeing because it's very much explore and discover it yourself. Hold and drag it over to the central compass. Like the fact that it is letting me do all this without with my controller, not mouse and keyboard, is really cool. Would I ever play what again? This game again after this review? I think so. This is one though that I'll be honest, I don't know if I should be playing on stream the first time just because it's so it's a little bit too fast, like I'm saying. Like it's hard to lose concentration as you're trying to see everything that's doing. And everything does seem to be timed. I don't even remember what the question was. Sorry, not sure why. Let's keep moving. Alright, let's go back to what we were doing. But it is really... I love this idea that... Alright, so now I think I got that. I have a feeling we'll need it. Oh, crap. Give me 1 sec. I just realized I did not record anything for Aven Colony. And there we go. And this is In Other Wars. There we go. Sorry about that. Alright, let's go back to this. I mean, this actually kind of reminds me of a game that was on Humble Choice a long time ago. Called Culture Simulator. Which one I like the most? I think Sniper Elite might have it just because I'm a big fan of Metal Gear Solid, Hitman, and having both of those in like kind of one game really has me excited to play more of it. I was kind of hoping for Shenmue, but anyone who saw my video will tell you it's not going to be Shenmue. No. Alright, ask me something. Worked with AI programs before, but you don't like them. Mm-hmm. Sure. This is... I was going to say I'm glad I don't have to try to describe this game to people, but I actually do have to try to describe this game to people eventually. And I have no clue how I'm going to do that. This is very bizarre. Let's throw this back up. It's both a... like... I'm not sure what to make of this. I think we're going to the Deep Rift. Let's find out what happens. I have a feeling this is not the way it intends me to go. Alright, so it says it can't, yeah. Alright, let's try to find better propulsion somewhere. That's an excellent way of, yeah, saying, like, it is a strange visual novel game. Like, I'm clearly exploring. Oh, and he's talking on the bottom while I'm dang. There. I think I'm actually going to go leave it in further. Ooh, that looks scary. Huh. Yeah, I think the one thing that kind of stinks is that everything is just an icon. But I have a feeling this is probably done by a small team, and if so, like, kudos, because they've already got me into the world with just a couple images and icons on the screen. Like, this is not a deep, big game. It is 6 triangles and a circle and a bunch of X's. And I actually am kind of curious what's going on so far. Can't go there. I'll go here next. Like, I mean, if you like exploration, this is rather good. The only thing I hate is the AI talking and not on a time schedule kind of is like, it's I don't want to be like, oh, I don't want it to move forward, but it's also like you have to be focused on it. And sometimes I've been missing it while I was doing something else. These... Fair enough. It looks like there's no more samples. Fair enough. We can't just have it infinite. Okay. So I'm assuming there's also like a little bit of a survival mechanic there. Wait, so if I got a power boost, I wonder if I can go back now. No, I can't. These guys are still in my way. Definitely a game that's captured me, but not sure if it's always in a perfect way. But you gotta give this game attention. These creatures have such beautiful translucent cells. Alright, log data. I can't see the data, right? Yeah. Kind of like a demaked Subnautica in some ways too, though not with the crafting. But like you have the depth field on the right side as well. Why? Controls take a lot to get used to, but it's working. Alright, now we can go down. Huh, okay. Let's go down. See, I have no idea how to evaluate a game like this. Like, it is by far the most bizarre game I think I've played in a long time, but it's not bad, but it's also like, can I really recommend this game to someone? Or like, who would I want to recommend this game to? It's so unique. Oops, I want to keep it in. Sample candidate. What did it say over there? Ascent possible and vector blocks. So we have to. Something has to happen here because we don't have anything else we can do until we get the sample. Like, even just having to close both portals to get the sample is a strange mechanic that only is able to be figured out by trial and error. Are we going to use it to scare away stuff? Okay, so I guess we have to... strange. I always like to try to think of two people on every game. I want to think of the one person who's going to love the game. Because there's always someone who... There's a reason why every game was made. And there have been a few where I think almost no one's going to like it. But it's really hard to find a game that 0 people will like. Burrell Blade being one of them. Just because if it's a multiplayer game and it's dead, I don't think anyone's going to... Well, someone who wants to play with their friends and everyone has a copy might enjoy the game, I guess. See, there's always someone who's going to like a game. And then I also like to think about a person who won't like this game. Won't like a game. And I'll be honest, I think in this case, I definitely can figure out who's not going to like this game. I always go with, like, the guy who just likes action. Basically, the Call of Duty player. Definitely won't like this game. But, and I kind of rely on that trope a little bit too much, but the idea is that, like, there are games that are not heavy action, that are more story-based and everything. I know there are people who are going to like this game. I like this game, but I have no freaking clue on why. I have no, like, I can't just say, in Outer Waters, in Other Waters, if I've written that right, is it? Yeah, in Other Waters is going to be enjoyable by people who like bizarre, strange exploration games. I mean, I kind of see that. And I don't have a problem with the Call of Duty fan, mind you. It's just like, there are guys who like action, and there are a lot of games that I love, but are very light on action, you know? I don't think you're going to be shooting a lot of things in this game, you know? Let's go get some samples. I still don't even know what this game is, really. I think I'm getting what this game is. It's a very slow-paced exploration game. Man, it is something else. I can only have 9 of these things, so I probably am going to be running out soon. Yeah, there is a love it or hate it. Yeah, Avery, I think that is so, like, spot on. I think you have it. It's just... It's a visual text adventure. Or I mean, like, it's kind of like a weird visual novel, too. It's... I don't know. I'm gonna be sitting at, like, I spent an hour writing all my reviews for the first night, and last night I did it in about like 90 minutes because I kind of goofed off. I have a feeling I'm gonna spend like a long amount of time trying to figure out what to say about this game tonight, because I don't know. It is... Damn, it's strange. And if you want the truth, this is exactly... I'll tell you this. This is exactly what I come to Humble for. Games that I would never have guessed and just are so bizarre and unique. Let's see if those things recover after doing that. That you didn't know you wanted them, you know? I'm going to actually try to go back to that underwater thing and see if I can get back there. Excuse me. Because I did use that power thing. No, it's not counted. Okay, let's go back. Actually, you know what? I've lost power. That's not powering me up enough. Alright, that's clearly not the way it wants me to go. Alright, we need to open the door again. Did I lose the volume? Ooh, wait, there's something there. Oh, by the way, I did see that video on Shenmue by what's his name, Wolf, and holy crap, I love that video. That so expertly said everything that I wanted to on that game, and taught me a lot. Like the whole designer who does not play games feels exactly right. It is a game made by someone who has not played games in the last 20 years. Honestly, I think this game kind of is in a lot of ways it is the same thing. It is a game made by someone who does not play games that often, but in this case I think it's actually a good thing. It is freaking unique. It is so different. I will disagree with him, though. I think he was saying, like, he likes Deadly Premonitions, and that's a series I've not been able to get into. Maybe I need to give it another shot, but I have a feeling I'm not going to enjoy Deadly Premonitions 2. And I know people who do, and, you know, that weird quirkiness is really interesting, but not one that I've been super thrilled about. Let's go get this thing. Oh, that's cool. So I guess you can drop those Skrill, whatever they are. You can drop them anywhere. True, true. I'll be honest. I think there's a lot you can say about, like, standing apart, but also I feel like if you get too out there like this game, you struggle to really reach people, or like oh, that's what's going on. I did not hit that right. you run into the problem of how do you sell your game to people? Like, being different is not always enough to stand out, if you will. Like, I think of a lot of indie films that are good, but tend to not have the views just because you have people like Marvel throwing millions and millions of dollars, and the video game industry is no different. There's always going to be the EA who is just trying to get people, or Ubisoft, who is trying to get people to buy their newest Assassin's Creed. Is there? There's no achievements for this game. Okay. I was just curious, what type of achievements would you be able to do in this game? Alright, let's see if there's a nest here. I think I just freaked that creature out. That being said, a game like this is one that, like, I think would get a lot more talking about if people tried it out, because it's just, people always want to talk about the game that they've never seen before, and man, I have a feeling like I have a few viewers just because they don't know what the heck is going on. I'm not sure if there is survival mechanics, but the power on the left side is going down a little bit each time I run. Like, I can recharge it, I think, with this. But I also think at some point the O2 is going to go down. The power does not. Or, what do I say? At some point the O2 will start going down. I think the power goes down each time you make a move. Yeah. Ooh, that looks like a building, so let's see what's over there. Fair enough. Let's go find out what's in the way station. Ooh! Okay, now we have something new. Alright, so what do I want? I'm gonna go with power and map data. So it seems like now we have the ability to get some information. Strange. Uplink. This is what? This is gonna challenge me. This is definitely gonna challenge me. Oof. Am I back online? Yes. Whatever I am. Oh, jeez, I shouldn't have used up that last one. They told me not to. I wasn't sure if they'd have a base. Grab key samples. Go back out, see while you're offline. Why didn't you tell me about the transponder? That seems like it's super important. Alright, sample store. I feel like we should keep one of the shrill sacks, or two of them maybe. It seems like they're super useful. And then let's analyze this. I'll be honest, I probably will not be coming back to play this game, but I also don't think it's a reflection of the game. It's just more I own too many games. There we go. No, I don't know. Maybe I will. It doesn't have achievements. That's the one thing that I'm like really bad about. I value achievement games more than non-achievement games, but there's something about this that's just bizarre enough that I kind of want to know how the game will play out. Alright. I think we have time for at least one more dive. Let's try to rush this a bit. Yeah, I mean, every game will eventually be played, right? But this one is one that's like, I have this long list of games. This would where I have like the must play, the want to play, and then the should play. This goes into the should play. Dang, I think I need to go get the bark. Yeah. A lot of exploration, though, in this game, which is interesting. Definitely interesting. I have no idea. I probably am going backwards into the wrong area. But I think that's where they needed me to go to pick up the other calcified stuff. Oh. Controls take quite a bit to get used to, though. I can only imagine missing out on something and then having to go back and rescan every location because you didn't realize, like, there's a little something over there. Perfect. Evolve Idle. I don't remember off the top of my head. I'd probably have to look at it and see it. Oh, speaking of idle games, shout out to the NGU Industries that just released, made by a guy 4G who made NGU Idle, and that is one of my favorite games. Very similar to Idling to Rule the Gods and all, but definitely that seems like it's worth a check. It is actually free to play on Steam right now, so. And he has put in a lot of time on NGU Idol. Like, he's a guy who really deserves attention. So I wish him the best on Steam. I really hope it does well, because conceptually he does great games. And I think this is one of the first games he might be doing without really a blueprint. No, I don't want to go down to the deep, I don't think. I think I'm going in the wrong direction. I don't want to leave this game without making a little more progress. It's very hard to know if I'm on the right track or if I'm just fooling myself. Yeah, I don't think I did the stock bark examination yet. So, this is what I'm talking about. Stock bark is... Stock bark has 15 of this symbol, and the other one has 10% of this symbol. And my understanding is the top symbol is your power output. Yeah, I know what you're saying, Peter. I'm torn. I feel a little stuck right now. Like, I don't know if I can really make that much more progress. NGU Idle and NGU Industries. I don't remember if NGU Idle is on Steam. It is definitely 100% on Congregate. It's still there, and it is fantastic. The NGU Industries just got released on Steam about, I want to say, less than a month ago. I think it was like 2-3 weeks at the most, and I haven't played it yet. I'd love the balls to like just play it on the first time I do. Maybe I will on Twitch, just to do something different, but. It would be, it is a very interesting looking game. Like, you build factories and all. And unlike Factorio, you know, it's the incremental, doing like small factory and bigger factory. You know what? Yeah, I will probably just play it on Twitch just to say I have. It would give me a reason to finally, like, just take the time and enjoy something like that. Maybe do it as like the final 30 minutes, do a bonus thing. I don't know. I really think people should watch people play idle games, because it is the most, like, it would be the most amazing way to be extra uninteractive. Like, you're not playing the game, you're just watching it, and then even the guy playing the game will be just sitting back waiting for something to happen in the game to react to. Alright, so this seems to be... I think I have to go around to get there. Alright. Let's do a quick taxometry. No. Let's do a quick sample analysis. Nope. Let's do a sample store. I think I have this one's behavior. I think I had... I didn't analyze it correctly, right? I don't know. Yeah, I know. I've spent like hours, sometimes 1 or 2 hours, just watching numbers, waiting for that little time that I press the button, and then going on. And then once you start worrying about optimal and suboptimal like playing style, that's when I get really freaked out about the incremental games, because I can feel myself, you know, not losing it, but just having so much focus on like, okay, I have to go touch the game in 90 minutes to get this upgrade. And it's like, I'm kind of pulling back a little bit on that now that I have a few games in progress, but it's so addictive, honestly. And the thing is, I hate some games, like how they push addiction as a way to keep players playing, but also keep players paying. And incremental games do all the same thing. Like, they have a lot of grind, a lot of all this stuff, but at the same time, I still think it's excellent. I don't think it's a bad thing. Salvage part of the base. Alright, let's just go there and see what happens. I bet you I'm gonna have a little story here. Nope. So it was just metal scrap. But yeah, watching the little numbers go up is definitely a lot of fun to me. I'll be honest, I just like playing weird games sometimes. Like this one. How do you explain this? Like, I don't know. Let me stop the recording. There we go. And bring you guys back up. There we go. Alright. Sorry about that. Just had to move stuff around. Part of me is like, you shouldn't go and pick every single one, but part of me is also like, there's something to grab, you have to go get it all. I really like idle games also when they have a story. The Space Plan was actually really fun. Even if it was a little bit too short in my opinion. Space Plan was so awesome. Especially how it like just keeps building up. No, I don't want stalk bark. That's not it. I want this. Perfect. bloated growths. I assume I can now pick these. Very interesting mechanics, though. Like, I don't know. Toxic. Micro. Ooh, my oxygen is actually going down, if you notice. I need to get out of here fast. Take me over there. Alright, so in the bottom left, my oxygen just went down a bit. I don't know. I assume there's something that says... I assume that is actually dangerous to humans, so that's... Like, there looks like there's some radiation there, so that makes sense. I'm gonna go this way, and I think I'm now trapped again, so... I wish I remembered which time I started at. What is that? Is that a turtle? Alright, let's see. Let's try this again, see if I get that radiation once I get too close or harvest it. I don't think I can actually harvest it this time. And I'm out of these singing things. Oops, used the wrong thing there. My bad. Hey, Bucky. If you guys are new, Bucky is my dog. But he is staying away from me, I think. Which I appreciate a little bit. Let's see if I can get him over here. Yeah, no. Bucky, come here.